Hey Internet, I'm the Cow Says Moo, and you're watching the continuing adventures of Dr. Moo, episode 14, a Let's Play Minecraft 1.2.5 with a bunch of mods installed. I've done a little bit of stuff between last episode and this one. First off, I went mining, not really because I needed more resources, but I felt like it, so I headed back into my mining age and went and dug around for a while and picked up a bunch of stuff. I also made a few more fossils and archaeology dinosaur eggs. Let's head up here and see how they're doing. There should be something probably processing or just about done. Oh, here you go. Brachiosaurus. Sweet. Let's pull that one out. And Stegosaurus. Let's just pull this DNA right now, though, because I don't want the glass breaking while I'm trying to do something else somewhere else. So we'll just put those back in here for now. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of stuff. I've got 4 Triceratops eggs, 4 Velociraptors, 4 Pterosaurs, some Stegosaurus, some Brachiosaurus. Looks like I've got some mammoth and more cats. That's awesome. A couple more cats. Cool. I've got a few broken ancient swords. They're kind of neat. Let's see. I think I'll show you how they work. You take the broken ancient pieces, there's a sword and there's a helmet, and you put them in the archaeology workbench with some relic scraps. And that's how you repair those. This progress bar will just go up and up and up, like the other progress bars. And you'll eventually get an ancient sword, but we'll just leave that for the time being. Let's see, what else? I did a few things over in the workshop area in the volcano. So let's head over there. Nothing you can really see from here, but I did change the default route of the chest that I had down here. I've still got a chest here, but as you'll see when I do this, it's no longer the default route. The default route now heads up over here, over the top of this, and right here you can see it kind of going up right there, and it goes back up to the ender chest. So, as I said when I was first building that default route, I was probably going to reroute it up here to the ender chest. That way anything that is made but isn't used right away will come up here and default back into the ender chest and get resorted. So that's cool. Looks like I need one piece of basalt to fill that in. I left it open so I could show you what I did, but I forgot to piece of basalt with me. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, I must have had some in the bag. Oh well. What else did I do? Oh, I added a few auto-crafting tables. Just a few more down here. I think I made 10 of them or so, and it looks like I'm pretty much out of wood now. I added some blocks into ingots for pretty much all the major things that I can do that with. And then I went through my system upstairs and combined a bunch of ingots into blocks because they were taking up a lot of space. I also kind of rejiggered this sort of area here and cleaned it up a bit. Now I've got room for my teleport pipes. They're going to go around like this. For the time being, this is particularly wasteful. I've got better use for these logistics pipes, so I think I'll just break them off and throw them back in the system. But I wanted to at least show you what my intention was there. So these will be teleport pipes all the way around for different things, like this one's going home and this one's for the peat. But maybe I'll put one out to the national park, the lighthouse and stuff here, and you know, other building areas going around here, and then these will be for machines. And I'll probably have some on the bottom here for machines as well. I left this chest here just so I can request stuff while I'm working down here in the basement. It's pretty convenient to have that there. I can just right click on the logistics pipe there, and anything I request will go into the chest, so that's pretty convenient. Let's clean up these now as well. Block that up. You've seen where that goes. that is working pretty well. I've got it turned off at the moment. I guess we could rig up a wireless system for it. I think I might put, well, there's not a lot of room here, but I might put a control panel right here for different things. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I could dig back that way a little further if I need to. Maybe I'll put it there. Yeah, and just wirelessly control different areas. And I think I did that in one of my other Let's Plays. Actually, yeah, I did. And then I used portals for monitoring it. That's right, I forgot about that. That was pretty fun. I don't know if I'll use portals again for monitoring, but we'll see. I might. Depends on what I feel like doing at the time. So what do I want to do now? I think I'm going to rig up my power for this thing first, since I haven't done any wireless redstone yet in this Let's Play. Let's get those set up real quick. So we're going to make a wireless transmitter and a wireless receiver. Both of them are very similar. The transmitter is 4 iron, 4 redstone, and a redstone torch, and the receiver is 4 iron, 4 redstone, and a lever. So that's easy enough, and I might actually even teach these to my system, because I will be making quite a few of these. So let's get a lever and a redstone torch and 8 iron and 8 redstone. And then let's also get 4 lapis so I can make crafting pipes. Did I get everything out of there? Yeah, I did. Okay. And we'll just set these guys up. There's one. Where'd my lever go? There he is. That's why I was confused. I couldn't see the lever. It went way over on the right side. There's my wireless receiver. And then we'll make up a couple crafting pipes. That is not crafting. I don't know why I got lapis. Try glowstone cow. Try this again. There we go. Import, import, and then we'll just go ahead and request one of each of them. Transmitter, receiver. Let's get another lever. And I think I'm going to want a piece or 2 of red alloy wire. Let's get like 4 of those for now. Those should come pretty quick, straight from a chest. Yep. Cool. So we'll head down here. What frequency is this on? 101. So we'll set the wireless frequency to be exactly the same. This will be a receiver here. And the way these work is basically they work like regular redstone, except it does it off of, across a distance. So you don't have to run red alloy wire or redstone the entire distance. It just transmits it wirelessly. Here, we'll actually just set one of these down and one of these down, and not next to each other, and show you what I mean real quick. So if I turn this on, oops, that's probably the receiver. I put it on the wrong side. There we go. If I turn this one on, that one turns on too, even though they're not touching. And you can do this pretty much across any distance, as long as you're in the same age. It doesn't work across ages, like most things. Very few things work across ages. At least not in single player. Alright, so let's put the receiver down here. Yeah, we'll just put it right here. And we'll put a red alloy wire coming off of it, so it'll turn both of them on at the same time. Let's make this, what did I say, 101? Same as this frequency. Yep, cool. And then we'll do a transmitter somewhere. And maybe we'll put it up over here. Yeah. I'll just put it here for now, I guess. Transmitter goes in here, and same frequency, 101, and then you just cover it up with whatever you want. In this case, I'll put that on it, and I'll put my lever here, and if I turn it on, this will come on down here and start running. Sweet. And if I turn it off, it goes off. In this case, you know, it's just across the room, so it's not a big deal, but once I set up some tree farms and stuff up on the surface somewhere, it'll be useful to have a remote place that I can just turn on and off whatever I want. By itself, it's not very obvious what I'm doing, so I'm also going to put up a quick sign, I think, and just label it Peat Bog. So let's get a few pieces, few planks here, and a stick. I should have a stick in there, I think. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And we'll just label this one for the time being. There we go. So now we've got Peat Bog power control right here. We can turn it on and off as we need it. Let's see, is there anything else I want to do down here for now? I don't think so, and I think I'm going to turn this on and let it run for a while. Now that we've got the bog earth thing set up, we'll just create a bunch of peat. Yeah. Alright, so let's head upstairs real quick. I don't really like the location of my ender chest up here. I might end up making another ender chest just so I don't have to run all the way back up here to throw crap in it. But I don't need to do that on camera. You guys know how to make an ender chest, I'm sure. So what do I want to do now? I don't know. Give me a couple minutes and I'll decide what I want to do next. Oh, I know. There was one other thing I did while I was off camera. I added a few more things to this last chest right here. Just mob drops, mostly. Actually, it looks like all mob drops. Things that I definitely want to keep stuff on hand. Bone, so I can use bone meal. String turns into bows, and it turns into wool, and all kinds of useful stuff. Ender pearls, gunpowder. These are from Mistcraft stuff. Just, you know, things that I definitely want to keep on hand and know where they are. Always have at least one of them in the system. And as I said, I went through these over here and turned them into some blocks. So I got blocks of iron, gold, lapis, even diamond blocks, and tin and copper. So I've got all kinds of blocks of stuff over here. I also cut down the amount of nickelite that I had. I had like, geez, 25 stacks of nickelite. So I turned some of them into blaze rods and upgraded a few into Mobius fuels and Eternalis fuel. So I could start working on some equivalent exchange stuff too if I want to. I don't think I'm quite ready to do much more equivalent exchange stuff yet, but we'll get into that in a little bit. What else do I want to do now? I'm kind of getting an itch to start doing some bees, though I should also set up some more peat-fired engines maybe upstairs and start harvesting up some buildcraft energy. And then set up a laser fab so I can get some gates. That's fairly important. I really like gates. They aid in automation quite a bit. I think I'll end up putting my laser fab probably right here. Get rid of that. And this will all be automated stuff. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Do I want to do it now though? Yeah, maybe I will. Okay, so let's make up some peat-fired engines. Let's get like 6 of them for now, I think. So that'll be some copper. 18 copper. And come on back down here where it's easy to request things. There we go. 6 would be 18 copper, yeah, and 12 copper gears. 6 pistons. Those are not pistons. And then I'll need some glass. So we should have a bunch of stuff going through unless it's already done. Nope, not quite yet. Oh, you know what? I'm probably out of wood. Alright, let's go make some wood with my transmutation tablet for the time being. I've still got all this stuff, I may as well use it. Let's get 1 gold block worth of regular wood. There we go. Well, maybe we don't need that much regular wood. That'll do for the time being, and we'll just turn the rest back into gold pieces. Cool. That'll help until I finally get my tree farm going. Come on back down here and request those again, because I'm sure none of them created, because I was out of gold. Or trees, I mean. Alright, so 6 pistons and 12 copper gears. Hey, much better. See activity going on. And that is heading up to the default route. There are a couple gold pipes along the way. You can't see them, but there's one, I think, right here, and then there's one halfway up the wall. So it shouldn't take too long for things to get to the default route, even though it's up 2 floors. Alrighty. I think that does it. Six, and peat-fired engines, sweet. We're also going to want definitely some logistics pipes and some electrical pipes. But I think for the time being, I'm just going to grab myself a teleport pipe and a logistics pipe. And we'll set up a requesting system upstairs. Actually, let's request one more teleport pipe. I keep thinking I'm hearing somebody walking around. We'll call this 201 and call this temp portable. True portable add. There we go. And we've got one more, and we've got all. Okay, cool. Let's head upstairs and get these set up. Decide where I want to put them. I might end up moving that MFE, which sounds like a little bit of a pain, but it might have to be done. I might move it right over here. Or maybe just over here in the corner. That way I've got a little bit more room for my Buildcraft stuff. Though I guess the Buildcraft stuff could go right here. Yeah, let's look at maybe doing that. Peat-fired engines here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's not too bad, I guess. It's just a tight fit up in this room, no matter how you slice it. Portable, true. Alright, so we're going to need some wooden pipes. 6 of them. Did I not teach my system wooden pipes? Huh. Well, that's a pretty important one. It's okay. And then we'll get some redstone. All going into the forestry bags, of course, but that's alright. Alright, there's wooden pipes. And then we need 6 of them to be electrical, so we can pull power out of these engines. There we go, and then we'll get them all facing the right direction. Yeah, and then we'll get some gold pipes and do the same thing for those. I guess I won't make you watch me do this right now. I'll be back in a second once I've got some gold electrical pipes and got those set up, and then we'll get these going. So I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so we've got 6 peat-fired engines going into wooden pipes, which go into the golden conductive pipes. And those are all going to be turned on by a single red alloy cable here that I think I'm going to hook up to another wireless redstone, yeah. So let's make up a couple more wireless redstones. Make sure I didn't already. Okay, I didn't. 1 transmitter, 1 receiver. There we go. The receiver will go right up here. And we'll call this, doesn't really have any pipes associated, so we'll call this 301. Yeah, 301 will work. And let's get this. There we go. And put a basalt cover down here. Oops, nope, that's not quite where I want that. One more try. Here we go. And that should let me put my ladder back down, I think. Yeah, awesome. And now if we turn it on, those should all get power, but now we need a way for these to get peat. Oh, there will actually be a teleport pipe, won't there? Well, maybe I'll turn that back down to 102 then. Alright, let's do that instead. Uh, 102. it's okay. We'll just leave this out for the time being. And then we're going to need a way for the teleport pipe to get in here with peat. So maybe we'll just dig... How high is the ceiling here? 1, 2, looks like it might be 3. I can't remember. Well, we'll definitely dig down one underneath each of these, and we'll see how far it goes. So I can put the teleport pipe right there and run through this side, no problem. I just don't know if I can dig down one more. It looks like I can. Perfect. So like that. Awesome. That'll be great. Alright, so teleport pipe. This one will go right here. And we'll call it sorter to engines. And call this 102 true sorter to engines. And then we'll just get 1, 2, 3, and then 3. So we need 6 supplier pipes and 3 stone pipes. Do I have any other logistics pipes? Yep. And we need suppliers, so that was the lapis, right? I screwed it up last time, so I'll just double check. Yes, okay. Need 12 lapis total. And did I only grab 3 of those? I need 6 of those. I'm starting to not like this setup much. Well, let's get it built and then I'll take a look at it afterwards, after it's actually working, and we'll see if maybe I can improve upon it. I'm going to just dig this out and pick up those rocks down there and start setting these up. There we go. Three. 1, 2, 3. And then probably need to get a piece of peat. Just one. And make sure each one of these is stocked with, say, 6 pieces. Or make it 8. There we go. Obviously we're needing to set up the teleport pipe on the other end, so we'll get that one set up. And then those should come on, and then we'll also set up the wireless transmitter down there. So let's go do both of those right now. Whee! Alright. Transmitter 102. I don't think I've got another lever on me. torch. That one's a lever. Thank you. Alright, and then we'll put another teleport pipe right here. And call that one sorter to engines true, and Peat should start flowing into there, yeah. And then we'll turn them on, but we won't do that quite yet, because I still need one more teleport pipe at least. Let's get a couple just because. And for those. There we go. Let's head back up. Oh, here. Duh. I got yet another portal gun while I was mining. I don't know what this one does. I think it's a bacon gun or something crazy like that. So maybe I don't, since I don't know what it does, I'm not going to use it. Let's use this one. Yeah. Here we go. Now I can go back and forth. Quick and easy. Came up here to hook up some power teleport pipes. And if we'll look in each of these, they should all have 8 peat in them now, which is awesome. And let's hook up a power teleport pipe just right here for now. And we'll call you 102. And these will be engines to, let's make it rain tank. You don't need to receive. And we'll come down here. Oops, one more floor. And we'll get rid of these. And instead give it power with the power teleport pipe. We need another golden power. Do I have another golden over here somewhere? I do. Here. Alright, well, this isn't going to be pretty, but it'll work for the time being. Receive true, and now this can receive power from that, from those engines. Sweet. So let's head back up here. And if we turn these engines on now, they should start pumping, creating some power, going through the tubes into the teleport pipe. And then we'll run down the stairs here, and we should see it coming down to the rain tank, even though it's not really doing much at the moment. There we go. Rain tank's getting power. How cool is that? Alright, so I'm going to have to rework these, I think. Maybe put power under the floor here all the way across for different machines. Yeah, something like that. That's okay. For the time being, though, I don't want to use power for the rain tank. I want to use power actually for some laser fab stuff that I'm going to build over here. So let's get rid of this stuff, and I'll be right back, and then we'll start working on this laser fab here, and it'll start getting power instead. So I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so I cleared up my inventory and stuff and kind of dug around and found a good spot for them here. I had to move my pneumatic tubes just a little bit here, but this will do. So what I'm going to want to do is I'm building a Buildcraft laser and assembly table set. I think I'm going to go with 3 lasers, which I'm hoping I can power with those engines upstairs, but I think in the long run I'm probably going to add some more engines to them, so if not, they'll be fine. So let's take a look at the laser here. Lasers, just 2 diamonds, 2 obsidian, and 5 redstone, and we're going to make 3 of those. So it's 6 diamonds, 6 obsidian, 6 and some redstone. Get a stack of redstone. 6 diamonds. Obsidian's here. There we go. Cool. And the lasers work in conjunction with an assembly table, which is this, which is 6 obsidian, a diamond, a redstone, and a diamond gear. Blech. Diamond. Six. And let's go down and request that diamond gear. There we go. That'll take a second to build. Zoom! Gold, diamond, there we go. Awesome. So, diamond gear, diamond, redstone, 6. There we go, assembly table. So now we'll take these back upstairs where we're going to place them, along with some power. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a power teleport pipe up top, and it definitely doesn't need any items or anything, so we'll make a separate one. Laser fab. Engines to laser fab will be receive true. Bah. Alright. 301. Receive true. Engines to laser fab. Add. There we go. Then we'll put our golden conductive pipes down. Boom. 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 That way the power can transmit to them, and then those will go into the lasers. Like this, and you won't see that power up there at all, which is nice. And then all those lasers will work down here on this assembly table. The assembly table, when it completes, will can automatically dump whatever it was working on into an adjoining chest, so I think I will put a chest next to it. We'll put it right here. And it's not facing the right direction, but it doesn't make any difference. So the way this works, well, actually let's go upstairs and give this power first, I guess. I need a teleport pipe on me first, though. Or I could just break the one that's up there. Sorry, being a little indecisive. There we go. We'll just break this one for the time being since I'm not actually using that one. And say this one will be the one for the laser fab. It does not need to receive. There we go. Now we'll head back down there. I am in the basement. So what this laser fab does is kind of like a crafting table, except for not as fast and automated, and kind of neat. It's a little annoying that it has to go slow to make things, but it's really pretty cool as well, so I'll forgive it. Let's get just a little bit of material in here. There we go. So if we put, say, some redstone in the assembly table, it tells you over here what you can make with it. In this case, with redstone, you can make a redstone chipset. So if we were to click that redstone chipset and say, please make that for me, it will now start drawing power. We didn't turn the engines on, which is why I went to the basement, but I forgot. So let's turn the engines on. So we actually have power to draw. Now the lasers will start to draw some power. And laser beams will come from the lasers going down to the assembly table, and they'll start working. And there we go again, much better. I wonder why we're getting pauses. It just must be not really powerful enough. These lasers draw quite a bit of power, which I kind of expected, but that's okay. And this is the progress bar here, and as you can see, it's going up and up. And once we get it completed, this redstone chipset will go over here into this chest. We'll give that just a second to continue working. And I'm going to turn this chest because I'm being anal at the moment. There we go. Force it to turn. There we go. Almost there. Let's see, I think in NEI we can look up a redstone chipset and see what exactly it takes. I think I've got that plug in. Yep, it is one redstone turns into a redstone chipset, so that's pretty cool. Looks like we completed one, and now we've got a redstone chipset. So if we were to take that redstone chipset and put it over here, we could make a gate with it. So let's pick that gate instead of this redstone chipset. I'll let that generate, because these gates are awesome. Looks like it's going to take it a couple minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off, and as soon as it's done, I'll come back. Alright, so the laser fab just finished here. Get a gate out of the chest here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook it up to this rain tank over here and show you how it works. To do that, I'm going to need to make a power switch pipe, which I think is a golden conductive pipe and a lever. Yeah. So golden conductive pipe and lever. Power switch pipe. This is a new pipe in one of the additional pipes mods or something like that from Buildcraft. Really cool and goes well with the gates. So what we'll do is we will set up this frequency as engines to rain tank receive true. This power switch pipe only goes on, allowing power to go through when it receives a redstone signal. So I will hook up this gate to that, and then right click on the gate and say when the machine it is next to has work, go ahead and switch on this pipe. So now if we were to come back over here, Actually, first we have to turn on the engines. So let's go down here and turn on the engines. Ta-da! And find ourselves maybe a can. I'm sure I've got a couple cans here somewhere. Remember before, as soon as I hooked it up, it started drawing power. It is not anymore because this power switch pipe is off. But as soon as I put some cans in it, it has work to do, and the gate turns the power switch pipe on and it starts drawing power and making water cans, which is awesome. But as soon as it finishes, it goes back off and it stops drawing power. How cool is that? Totally automated, never drawing power unless it actually needs it now. Very cool. So that's how the basic gates works. There's a couple more advanced gates. There's iron gates and gold and diamond and ore gates. But we'll get to those as we need them. We don't need them quite yet. All we've got is some simple devices here. So I think the next thing I really want to do, I don't really like the way these Peat engines are going to work up here. I think I'm going to want to set up a tree farm. So I need to decide where I want to set that up. I'm kind of thinking I want to put it near the village that I found, but to put it there I'm going to have to fill in a lot of water first. So give me a couple minutes and I will pop on over there and take a look and see if that's really where I want to do this sort of thing. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Alright, so I'm over here at the village. I've been doing a little work. Building up walkways between all the buildings and stuff. I don't know that I'm actually going to end up building my tree farm over here, but I've been having fun getting this village all fixed up and working for these villagers who were just kind of stuck in their houses. Now they can at least roam around between the different buildings and not just be stuck in one room. And they seem much happier. So I think I'm going to get a bunch of fences and start lining these so they don't fall in the water, because they've definitely been doing that since I've been over here. Yeah, so let's go back and get some fences. Maybe even put it in my auto-crafting system, because I use fences quite a bit and they're a little bit of a hassle to make. Just because you typically use so many of them. So maybe I'll just grab some sticks out of here. Whoops, that thing just came down. As you can see, I used quite a bit of gravel. And quite a lot of dirt too, just getting that all set up. I guess I need a logistics pipe of some sort. Oh, I've got a basic, that'll work. I also picked up a couple bees along the way. So let's throw those in this chest while I'm at it. Definitely want to get to the bees soon, because I gotta get them started so I've got enough wax to start doing things. Alright, so I need a couple glowstone. And do I have another logistics pipe? Yeah, I do, so we'll take that with us. How's that going down there? It looks like it's doing pretty good. Alrighty. And then get out this. There we go. There we are. At least for right now, I'll have that one set up. Maybe not permanently. I was also having some weird issues with some of these teleport pipes, so I ended up separating them a bit more. It seemed to fix it, but I'm not 100% sure what was going on, if this is the solution to what was going on or if it was something else. But as I said, for the time being, this seems to have fixed whatever it was. So we'll see. Just something to keep an eye on. I'm going to grab one more teleport pipe and set it up here because I've been using the same frequency as home for my temporary one since the change, and I want to set up another temporary requester system. There we go. I think I'm going to put it under here. And we'll make that 201 like before. Oops. 201 true. Temporary requests. There we go. And it doesn't have anything connected to it yet, so it's fine. And we'll come up here and go back to the village. I've kind of been setting up shop in the forge since it doesn't have a door. People mostly leave me alone in there. I got this dude roaming around. Actually, I got two dudes roaming around in here right now, but that's alright. Get out of here, people. No, you two, get out. Out, out, out. Alrighty. Set this back up on 201. True. And my logistics pipe. Cool. And then we'll request a bunch of fences. There we go. I'm gonna need way more than that, probably 5 or 6 stacks total, but that'll get me started. We'll request one more round worth. Alright, well, while I'm getting these, I'll cut the camera, and then once I get them, I'll show you what I plan on doing with them. Be right back. Alrighty, so I got a bunch of fences now. And I think I'm just going to start right here. Put one down below like this. And we'll just connect them. There we go. Awesome. That looks pretty good, and then that lets me get up there. I actually don't know if I want him to get up there. Maybe we'll go like this, too. There we are. How do I want to do this one? Do I want to do it below ground? I think I do. Just because it's something that looks just a little different than a normal fence, and it still gives them plenty of room to walk around in. As you can see, I've kind of lined the outside of the stuff with gravel, and then the central part of the walkway with some basalt. I think it looks pretty decent. There we go, that looks pretty good. That here, and I'm gonna put like a little dock out in the water there, so I'm gonna leave that open a bit. this one's going to get another little house right here next to it, make it look kind of like a little apartment. There we go. How do I want to do this here? I think I'm going to keep doing it on the outside. Yeah, I'm liking this. And it'll be difficult for mobs to get up out of the water, which is good, so it'll be pretty secure for these villagers. There we go, now we can't get up there anymore. Sweet, yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm enjoying this. Liking the way this looks. So I'm just going to keep doing this for a little while. Kill this guy, maybe. Stupid zombie. And I'll be back in a bit once I've got some more of this done. Alright, so I think I've pretty much finished up this village here. I've got fences all the way around it. I've got several little docks like this with boats, because it's on the water, so it's going to be a nice little fishing village. I think I've got 4 docks. I only have, I think, 3 villagers left here, though there were never really very many. I'm hoping, though, since I've put doors on all the buildings now, that they will start to breed. We'll see. Maybe I can get some more villagers here. But it's all lit up. It should be fairly safe. I've got, like I said, docks and wheat and all kinds of good stuff here. So hopefully this village will take off a little bit. We'll see. My house is right over there. You can just see it there. So you might be able to see this from the house. I'm not sure. I'll have to look this direction. See, what is this, west? See if I can see it from the house. Trees might be in the way from that side, though, so it's hard to say. Well, I was looking for a place to do a tree farm, but I don't think this is quite it. I might move up towards the house a little bit more and then build up another kind of little village down there underneath the house. And there maybe put in things like tree farms and wheat farms and stuff like that. But that'll have to wait until next episode. I spent quite a bit of time here on this village instead. So we'll do some tree farms or something next episode. This episode we did some stuff off camera, made a few more dinosaur eggs, moved my default route, added some auto crafting tables and rearranged some stuff down there. Then we did the Peat Engines and got those set up so they're creating some buildcraft energy that I can use for my newly created laser assemblies and the assembly table. And then I came here and worked on this village that was out here in the forested island, kind of adrift in the middle of the water, and made it so that the villagers can wander around and hopefully procreate and end up with a nice healthy little village here. Anyway, I hope you join me next episode. In the meantime, have fun and keep mooing.